Hi, I want to talk about spiritual learning and figuring things out. Figuring things out in terms of self healing, figuring things out in terms of spirituality. Oftentimes, the figuring things out is a big waste of time and the wrong tool for the job. So, a lot of times people say to me, I'm trying to figure out why, for example, I feel ashamed all the time. And implicit in their statement about figuring things out is that, well, if I figure it out, then I will have solved the problem. The real issue here is that it actually usually doesn't work that way. Sometimes it does. There are times when a new understanding absolutely shifts the energy of the issue. That absolutely does happen. And it's important to note that. Okay, but most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time, you're just loading up the intellect part of your mind too much with even more information than it already has. And it's not necessarily the thing that will release the issue, you know. Learning something, learning that I'm overweight because I eat too much and don't exercise enough doesn't make me skinny, right? It doesn't do the job. Figuring out the root cause of the issue doesn't necessarily do a damn thing about the issue, right? And so what you really want to do instead of figuring it out is more like feel it out. You want to feel. You want to feel to the root of the issue. And my contention is that any feeling that is felt all the way to the root, which it's hard to do, but might require some guidance. But any feeling that is allowed, that is fully experienced all the way to the core, it will resolve. And sometimes it resolves in layers, right? But it will resolve. Because most people's issues are all about trapped emotions and the emotional avoidance that holds them in. So the idea that you're going to use the intellect to solve an emotional problem is not always, but usually wrong. So next time you go to that part of your mind where you say, I just need to figure out why I'm feeling XYZ. Well, what would I say to do instead of that? I'd say feel XYZ. Feel the feeling. Don't try to use the intellect to change the feeling. Just feel the feeling more. And allow the feeling to go through all of its cycles until you feel it resolve. And what's the feeling of it resolving? Usually for me, there's laughter, there's joy, there's like shaking off some weird illusion that doesn't hold water anymore, and there's lightness. For you, it might be slightly different. But it's kind of like you break the spell. So don't figure it out, feel it out. see how that works. Let me know how it works in the comments. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, you can send me an email at andysway@yahoo.com or check out my website, andysway.com. ANDYSWAY. Thanks for watching. Bye.